Welcome back again for another great year at BHS and today's Bulldog broadcast where we bring you news and updates from BHS.
I'm Riley Smith.
And I'm Izzy Hoagland.
And we are excited to be your anchors for our first broadcast of the year.
Last Friday was the 24th annual Bulldog Bash at Baker's Liston Stadium.
The night was full of music, games, food, and performances from band, dance team, cheer team, and choir. Also, all of the fall teams were recognized and last year's state champion teams were featured. A new environmental club has started at BHS with sponsor Katie Martin and officers Nina Mosier and Ruth Steinschauer. If you missed the meeting this week but would like to get involved, see Miss Martin or the officers.
The fall musical this year is Cinderella. Auditions were held and the cast has been set. BNN reporter Liz Underwood talked to some of the students involved to see how it was going so far.
It's really fun doing the musical when you get to see the entire cast together, doing choreography, putting on a show, making it about not just named roles, but the entire group as a whole. And that was something I feel like we really missed last year. Doing it in a cabaret style, it was still fun to have the whole cast together, but it just wasn't the same energy that you get when you're doing a large-scale show and getting to do full group choreography and a lot of numbers and building a full set and all that stuff. So I think this is going to be a really special year.
I am most excited about getting back to a live audience. I loved the drive-in movie theater style last year because it's what we could do, and it was better than doing nothing, and it was a way to adapt and pivot and still be able to have a show. But there is nothing quite like for a performer, even a still learning one, to be able to perform in front of a live audience and to have that energy, and not just the energy but the support. So that would probably be the single most thing I'm excited for our students, is to be able to do what they're doing in front of a live audience.
A big event every year is the Pink Out volleyball game, hosted by the Stand Up to Cancer Club. The date of this year's Pink Out game is Tuesday, September 21st, and Baldwin will take on Eudora in the BJHS gym.
Students and club officers are working hard to prepare for the annual event, which raises funding and awareness for breast cancer.
Other clubs meeting this week include National Honor Society, SPEAK, FCA, Art Club, and GSA.
If interested in being involved in any of these clubs, see the sponsors involved.
The NHS sponsor is Autumn Weiss, SPEAK sponsor is Sydney Novotny.
The FCA sponsors are Gentry Wade and Dawn Blanchett. Art Club sponsor is Becky Weaver.
And GSA sponsor is Haley Schoendaler.
Speaking of clubs, the Student Council recently had elections for the freshman class officers.
Winning president was Claire Baker and vice president is Ella Ward.
The treasurer is Olivia Callahan and the secretary is Maggie Steinschauer.
And now we will go to BNN reporter Kylie Montney for a rundown of how our fall Bulldog sport teams are doing so far this season.
Big news this fall is the winning Bulldog volleyball team. The squad is 10-1, and they won their first home BIT tournament last Saturday for the first time since 1995. The Bulldogs defeated Bonner Springs, which is their only team that they've lost to this season. Another team having a lot of early success is the girls cross country team. They are currently ranked number 1 in 4A and are the defending state champions. The team's leading runners are Riley Smith and Dana Messick. The boys cross-country team also is off to a good start with the team's top runners Caleb Carr and AJ Messick. On the soccer pitch, the Bulldog team is off to a hot start this season. They have big wins over KC Christian, Paola, Bonner Springs, and Parson. The team's only loss is to 6A school Gardner Edgerton. The team's top goal scorer is Caleb Carr. The tennis team hosted the BIT tournament this weekend. The team is coached by Jim Ashcraft and Chad Scobie. The team's top players are Gabby McBride and Raylin Venia. The Bulldog football team dropped their first 2 games of the season to Eudora and Ottawa. The team will host Lewisburg tonight at Linston Stadium. The team may be small in numbers, but they're not small in heart. The team is working hard every week to prepare for next week's game. The team has new coaching staff, and the 2 seniors are Zane Nowak and Miguel Andazola. Thanks for watching the Bulldog Sports Report. Now we'll go back to the studio with Riley and Izzy.
Cut. Okay. Thanks for watching today's Bulldog broadcast on the Bulldog News Network. Remember to always walk on the right side of the hall and
stay classy.